wooden boat show here in Georgetown. I have caught up with Will, and he is actually a wooden boat instructor. You teach people how to build wooden boats in Wilmington, North Carolina, right?
That's right. Wooden boat building at Cape Fear Community College.
Wow. And you have two of your students here, Grant and Thompson, and how are they doing so far?
They're doing great. Yeah, we've got 4 students here actually.
Okay.
So we have this team and that team, and they're both coming along okay.
Are you proud of them?
I am, of course.
All right, have they paid? So are they showing you that they paid attention in class?
Absolutely.
All right, so I think that they said they've got about 30 minutes left before they got to get these boats in the water. So now this is the question that I ask every year. You think it's going to float or is it going to sink? What you think?
I think if we can get them down to the water, they'll float.
And Jerry, team number 4.
I have the great pleasure of catching up with the commissioner of the Wooden Boat Show, Rob, and he did tell us now that if a signal goes off, he's got to go really quick, so it's not us. We have to let him do his job. Tell us a little bit about the history of the boat show.
History of the boat show, you mean boat challenge?
Yeah, the boat challenge.
Boat challenge started actually back in 1981, 82. We started as sort of a down and dirty competition and changed it probably in the early 90s to a competition where we all build the same boat, but we build it for speed and for quality, and that's the kind of competition we're having here today.
Wow.
At one point in Georgetown, we were building a little double-ended boat, and that double-ended boat had to be changed because the guys got so good here, they started building it in just a little over an hour.
Are you kidding?
No, I'm not kidding. As a matter of fact, the guy that set that record flew in from Napa Valley yesterday just to be here at the competition today.
Oh, wow.
They just can't get enough. There was about 5 or 6 former world champions here today just milling around in the crowd.
Oh.
But we've had 3 or 4 boats since then, but we've sort of settled on this boat. We're trying to keep this boat sort of the boat of choice here for a number of years so that we can get good at it.
I got you.
Because you can see here we are at 3 hours and people are still building.
Right.
There we go.
Uh-oh. See?
336.11. Who was that? Is that Kale? All right. Way to go, guys. 336.11.
Yeah, they're around.
Wait a second. Is that another whistle?
All right, Rob, you told us that you're planning to stick with the same boat for a while until people get really good at it. Now, what kind of boat is that?
Actually, this was a boat that was designed just for this competition. It's called the Carolina Skiff. It was designed by a man who's designed 3 of our boats here for the competition. It's just a basic 12-foot flat bottom skiff, nothing special, but made out of plywood. The challenge is, you got a 12-foot boat and you got 8-foot plywood. So the challenge is putting the boat, putting the plywood together so it makes it long enough to make a boat.
All right, Rob, run over the rules for us. What are the rules for being in the competition?
The rules are actually fairly simple. There's actually, for the world record, you have to build the boat fast and you have to build it the highest quality you can. We have 5 judges that judge quality. So you have it's equally balanced between speed and quality for the world record speed side. And then there's a third element which puts the boats in the water for the overall Georgetown trophy, and then those 3 things are equally balanced. And then that's where the cash prizes are. We put $1,000 a year aside for cash prizes for the overall trophy, and that's when you have to go in the water, and that's actually the funniest part of this event.
Well, you all do an awesome job, and we really love having you right in the middle of downtown Georgetown. It really does a lot for the community.
It is just amazing what this has done, and I don't know if you're aware of this, but the museum that opened yesterday across the street was really in large part financed over the years by this boat show and this wooden boat challenge that have just grown. I can't even begin to express it. There's easily 7,000 to 10,000 people here today. When we started, there was probably, if we were lucky, there was 100 people at the awards banquet back in '96. So it's come a long way, and it's really great that all these people come. One of the things that's amazing about this show is that it's free, and it's free because they've got a lot of sponsors from Georgetown who support this event, who support the museum, and open it so that everybody can come for free. This doesn't exist anywhere else in this country. I can tell you, it doesn't happen anywhere. The energy in this town, the people, the volunteers, the organization, I've tried to duplicate it other places. It can't be done.
Rob,
Yes.
thank you so much.
Thank you guys.
Oh my goodness, he really just shouted out Georgetown, y'all. I have caught up with Gary Whalen, and you are a very important man at this thing. You are one of the judges, and I've seen you walking around. So tell me, what are you looking for as you're looking at the boats?
Okay, what we're looking for is a form, fit, and function conforming to the plans. That's the biggest thing in this competition. So the time is the time, so that settles it. The boat race will settle that. So what we're looking at in quality is adherence to the plans. Are all the parts there? Do they fit well? Did we use glue? Is it properly fastened? Nothing split.
Wow, they've got to do all of that under all these time constraints?
4 hours. They have 4 hours, start to finish. So everybody starts with the same materials.
Right.
We give them materials, fasteners, the plans.
Right.
They bring the tools and have at it.
Wow. And you're really tough on them, aren't you? I have caught up with Dan and John again this year. I catch up with you all almost every year. So I heard, thank you so much. I heard that you all did an awesome job on this boat. Do you feel proud of it?
It looks okay. Whether it's going to float, we won't know till we put it in the water.
So now what happened last year? You all floated last year, didn't you?
We floated for a little while, yeah.
They didn't tell me rowing in circles didn't count. So I'm going to try to go straight this year. That's the plan. It is.
Well, then that answers my question. They don't really know whether it's going to float or whether it's going to sink. But you do know you had a good time.
We had a great time. We always do. Yeah, that's the best. It's the best event ever.
I think it does wonders for Georgetown. I'm so proud of what it's done for Georgetown.
That's why we do it.
I'm going to go to the other side and ask them if they ever won the event. Ready to go, team. Look at this. It's actually happening on time. This is we know why you're here. Why else would all you adults spend an afternoon doing this? Look at yourselves, huh? You got nothing else to do on a Saturday afternoon. But watch them now when you get there. Any part of your road that gets the vertical plane underneath that hill, that's all you need to do. You don't have to go out and past it. Just get under it just like a